Hi guys, I'm Tiffany Shelton and I'm here to share with you how I stay motivated. So I'm just going to basically talk with you about the things that I do. It's a very strategic way. I'm very serious about it because I have a lot of stuff to do. So I don't really have a lot of days to be down or to be feeling like I can't get the motivation going. And motivation is something that just naturally is one of my strengths. So I'm just going to share with you guys how I do that. So stay tuned if you want to find out. So let's just get right into it. I have some notes here so I can stay on track because I don't want this video to be too long. But the first thing in staying motivated is to know your purpose, know what you're here for, and know what you were sent to do. One of the big things about motivation, I have a sticker right on my laptop. I have a sticker by my meditation pillow, all the things that I want to stay motivated to do of why I'm doing them. So why do I have my business? How does it fit into my purpose? Why do I meditate every day? And I have specific goals that work towards each purpose that I have. My main purpose in life is to elevate consciousness. And I have specific goals and ways that I do that through my blog, through my content, through my neuropsychology career. And I have specific reasons of why I meditate and certain goals, like to meditate every day. So just keeping in mind why I do those things, which for meditation is just to stay grounded, and knowing the purpose behind them really helps me stay motivated to achieve those things and to go after those goals and to even set the micro goals, because I'm very in touch with what my purpose is and why I do what I do. And if you are struggling with finding your purpose, and even just to stay connected with your purpose if you know it, it's very important to stay inspired. So one key part of motivation, probably the beginning part, and motivation is kind of a huge metaphor of a fire. And so the purpose and inspiration is your air. So to stay connected to your purpose, stay inspired, stay in nature, figure out what inspires you. Stay around art, do things that are creative, do things that really get you in touch with something outside of you, something that breathes air into you. So the inspiration is the air that every fire needs. You just can't have wood, and you just can't have flames. You also need the air that keeps it going, and inspiration is that air. The next thing is know your worth, and that's the wood. So you're knowing your self-worth, knowing who you are, especially if you're hustling after something that's very difficult to achieve. There's going to be moments that you make mistakes. There's going to be moments that you fail, but it's very important to not attach your self-worth to those moments, because that kills motivation. The moment that you attach your worth to any sort of task or thing you're trying to achieve, that kills motivation, because it speaks more to, you're not going to do something that reinforces something negative about yourself. Instead, it's human nature to avoid certain tasks if you feel like you're not going to be good at them, or you're just going to be a failure, or you can't succeed. So a huge part of motivation is just being confident in yourself and knowing no matter what happens, you're going to keep progressing forward. It doesn't say anything about who you are as a person. You're a divine soul, no matter what happens. So don't tie your worth to your achievement. And that's one way to stay motivated. And on that note, you also just should believe, don't go into helplessness. Also believe that you have what it takes to handle the challenges in your environment, and that if you don't know how to handle a certain challenge, you can take the time to figure it out, or the universe or God is going to bring you what you need to figure it out. So just don't get too overwhelmed by challenges in your life. And then the last thing is just focus action. So if you think about a fire, you kind of use that magnifying glass to focus the light in one spot to make a fire. And it also takes the action of rubbing the scents together to make this fire with the air and the wood. So the air is the inspiration and the wood is your self-worth. And then you have this focused action. So part of staying motivated is to really focus your actions on what's going to get you to your goals and your purpose. Because when you're too spread out and you're doing things that don't feed your purpose, it's hard to stay motivated in what you're doing, because your soul knows you're straying, number one, but also it doesn't light the fire inside of you when you're building upon each action and you're very focused about what you're doing. So I guess I could give an example in my life that can make all of this way more real. So right now I'm writing my second meditation album. It's going to be called Conscious Go-Getter. And I have a lot of other things going on, but this is definitely something that's part of my passion, because I am really, I really value hustling in a conscious, sustainable way. And I think this album can help share the things that I've learned on my journey through meditation. And so it's really important to me. I've been inspired by so many things to write it. And so when I feel like I want to keep the motivation going, or some of the things I just do to make sure that I stay on track with my goals to finish this album, is I stay inspired by listening to other meditation albums, and I get ideas. I listen to a lot of speakers. I inoculate myself with things that inspire me to write for the album. I also take it easy on myself when I don't do well in a recording, and I know that I can try again. So it doesn't let me, like I had my first album and I made a lot of things. There were not mistakes, but there were a lot of things about that album that I wish I could have changed. And I could have just stopped there and said, oh, well, I just don't know. I didn't know how to edit it right. And oh, maybe meditation albums aren't for me. But instead, I know that it has nothing to do with who I am as a person. It just means that I'm growing and I'm learning as an artist, and I can now have the tools to know what I need to do this next time to make it even better. So I kind of know my worth, and I know I can face that challenge. And then as far as focused action, I have a very strategic plan on how I'm going to get them all recorded. I'm going to do like a YouTube to album sort of strategy. I'm going to practice them on YouTube and see the responses, see comments, get you guys help, and then I'm going to edit them all, put them together in an album, and make them cohesive. So I have a very focused plan, and I'm taking action to get there little by little. So that's one way that using this sort of fire metaphor has helped me stay motivated with that goal. So I hope these tips help you. I know sometimes it's really hard in the lives that we live. We have a million things going on to stay motivated, and especially if we get burnt out or have life circumstances, it can be hard to just stay on track. And these are things that I use to help me not get into a funk, or not to let myself get down or too burnt out, and just really stay on my grind, stay on my hustle, because we all know that hard work is key to any success. So let me know what you guys are doing. If you have any extra tips, let me know what you think about the fire metaphor. If you like it, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more and see more of my videos, subscribe to my channel, please. Until next time, namaste.